recording. Alright, here we go. Shop is a shop. I have everything here. Challenges are challenges. I have nothing here. I didn't even touch the game during week 2. A bunch of this stuff, I guess. Yeah, we're playing this game today. A lot has happened within the last 2 days. It's very strange to say. It's weird to play this game again. Alright, let's try not to horribly fail. But yeah, a lot has happened, which is very weird to say that. Again, because, you know. I mean, to be fair, like, what is it? Between the Monday and Tuesday, right, usually a lot doesn't happen. Because, and by Monday and Tuesday, I mean just the Tuesday and Wednesday. Because, I mean, and Monday night, I guess, technically. Oh, I guess, but, yeah. That's like a technicality of stuff actually happening. Who is pinging me on Discord, I swear? This is my server? No, it's Tada DMing me specifically to tell me, not to tell me anything, but what is it? Just giving. Well, I'll respond to that after. I will respond to that silly after. But it is Tada basically just giving me the pounding thing of like, no, they're playing SAR, which makes sense considering SAR is SAR. After all. Oh god. Anyway, I make sure to respond to that. I was confused at first, like, who would be pinging me at this time? It's 6:04 p.m. in the afternoon. Be it the redundancy, but whatever. Whatever. Good night. Thank you. Yeah, a lot's happened. Funny. One of the funnier things that happened, I think this was Monday or Tuesday night. I'm trying to remember which. I don't know. It was some night between the hours of midnight to 3 a.m. I think that's a good estimate, like midnight to 3 a.m. Sometime around then, I'm in call with friends, and I don't know how this conversation got brought up, but I guess I've been told a few times now in the past that, yeah, you look like an art major, yeah, you look like an art major. It's just very weird to still hear that, like, music major. I always think it back at my college's orientation, what happened there. And this little fun story anecdote, I suppose I can tell from that. Thank you, person who didn't take that for some strange reason. I appreciate you. But as a thing with that strange anecdote, first day orientation, and I said this exact same thing last night, or I think this was last night, I don't know. Was like, yeah, I still remember someone coming up to me. It's like, he tells me, hey, we look like we have the same major. I'm like, music? He's like, yeah, which was just super funny. We are so good at this game. Ignore the missed shots that I had. I mean, there wasn't even that many missed shots, in all honesty. So, like, it was. Oh, okay, that's here. Good night. Okay. I was not expecting gas to come out of nowhere. Yeah, that was something that had happened at orientation, and what's especially funny about that crab dance, make sure you get the crabs a dance in, and the shots a hitting. I mean, I actually did hit one of like 3. High skill gameplay, chat. This is why you follow the Alchemix channel. Only the best gameplay on the planet. Hey kid, this is Sarah at the end of the day. We all know my peak gameplay was. Never. No. I did not have a peak. Yes. I had a peak in community. Which by that I just mean Vibe Crew, because Vibe Crew, best crew in all of SAR. You can fight me on that. Don't. Considering we were also We're also like the largest clan, technically clan, I guess. Even though, what is it, the clan comp side wasn't, the comp side was important, yes, but, cool shots, man. Yeah. We carry on to our next game. Again, star moment. Anyways, time to respond to DMs. Anyways, we move. Moving right along now. I'm also doing something really... So, I say really dumb. More so kind of dumb. Which basically just means, hey, I'm just gonna not fill up my water bottle pre-stream. But even last night, I was like... I could feel it in my throat that I was like... talking too much. Which is kind of funny. Very funny. And I was like, I wish I had water. And then it didn't fill up today, so hooray for me, I do suppose. Not really. But yeah, it's still really funny to get clocked as like an art major, specifically a music major. As some of you know, maybe I have no clue. I took a year off streaming, which is mostly music stuff, both personal and some school music stuff too, which was like choir, and basically like I couldn't, you can't really balance both at the same time, if that makes sense. Right. The thing about when you're playing, hold on. When you're really making music and then also trying to be a content creator like that, more so making music as in, more so the choir sense, because, I mean, the band sense, like, yeah, I could talk a bit of, but there's also, I'm gonna die here, possibly. Yeah, let's head back a little bit. There's also the sense of, like, I remember I was just kind of getting bored of SAR, which makes sense, because the game didn't change in the slightest when I came back, and I mentioned this. I say when I came back as if I mean, it's true, but I say that like, oh, it's a really big thing ago, so people make me like, I think the only thing someone said to me was Cypher, and why did I swap them? Why in the world did I swap them? My shotgun and AKM, that was stupid of me. But, what is it, the only person who had said anything to me was Cypher, who just DM'd me that like, I was shocked to see I was back, both on stream and SAR. And I mean, obviously, a ton of people that, like, I ran into after, right? Not like, not like people just didn't recognize me again, old friends from a very long time ago. The Boogie despises the game, but I have you, so I'm here for the emotional support. Boogie, I feel the same way. Do not worry, also welcome on in stream, how are you doing tonight? I was actually I was just talking about how this game has not changed in the slightest in the year that I left, ironically, and talking about when I came back and all that stuff. I'm fidgeting with here. I'll show this. I have this little bird on my desk. Is the camera getting that? Yeah. I have this thing here. It was a gift from an English teacher of mine. Should mob rivals? Should I? It's a blast. I've been told that many a times. The only, I have IRLs who tell me the same thing. The only thing that I have against it is that it's very similar to Overwatch. I know there's a massive amount of irony of me having that thing up there and saying that I don't want to touch Overwatch ever again. But still. What is it? I haven't... The only thing I've done off stream is, like, modded Skate 3. And that's only because I found out there's a certain glitch you can do when you have no fall on, where you can just launch yourself like 150 to 300 feet in the air, which is super cool and funny and silly. So I've just been messing around with that and trying to just figure out like how it works properly. That's a whole mess basically of what is it? Why did I? Whatever. Where it's like I keep trying to test like, okay, well, does the speed matter? Is like, do you get distance on speed? Is whatever. It's fun. It's interesting to test out. So if you ever, what is it? If you have the like a decent enough computer to run an emulator like RPCS3, I would suggest trying it. And sniper dualies. More of a hunting rifle fan, but hey. I am Boogie. This is true, Boogie. Also, hope all is well in your creative endeavors. You got a weekly done, apparently. Okay, thanks. Yeah. Hope all is going well in your creative endeavors. Forgot to mention that a little earlier. But what was that? Oh, yeah, I was talking about coming back to SAR and stuff, and how that hasn't changed. Or no, that hasn't changed. Yeah, whatever. SAR itself hasn't changed. And it was something I'm thinking about because I haven't, like I said, I haven't touched this game in a while because it's SAR, and I can't really play it off stream. I think the one time I did, I ran into board. I was playing with my ex. It was for like the Duos Day Rose, just getting it for them. And what is it? And I played like a few matches. I played like one match, and I was like, oh god, I do not want to be on for that much longer. And I only played like a few more. Like, yeah, I'm hopping off. I'm gone. I'm gone. I was. Oh, thank you, Monty. Your tape and eggs are greatly appreciated. Don't even try it, Tabby. You would be that, you lion. It really doesn't mean anything other than just you. Okay, well, let him go. The Boogie's working right now on a thing for the maid adaptation, so I can't talk much. Yeah, I figured as much. Yeah, I think even in times where I've like mentioned, because obviously I really love the thing you're doing, I have A, never called it by name, and B, have been as vague as possible. Because I know the importance of keeping project secret, blah blah, NDAs, the whole thing. Person. Alright, accident gone correct. But I'm going to be watching while I do. Don't you dare disappoint me, Mixter. I don't know why the fuck I read that whole thing out, but I try not to. Weirdly enough, this is one of the better gameplay days and better gameplay matches. And it's going good, going well. Even if that nade, the one that bounced off the tree and into the, somehow hit for like 40, okay, well. I'm tracked, so I can't really run, but it's somehow going well so far. We're getting tons of eggs here too, so need all the eggs in the world. Under full health. Alright, that's actually really good. We have skunk gas, so it's also funny how the meta hasn't changed. Actually, no, that's not true. The meta did change, apparently, but it didn't change enough for me to completely revamp my playstyle. I remember talking to Zypher about this specifically. A little bit, he's like, yeah, I'm still using the same thing. Shotgun. This late into the game, that's a choice. Dart gun, that's... Okay, speaking of J's, they didn't put... interesting. Actually, this position... we're chilling. We're good, because they're all on the east side right now. We would be on the west coast. Because everybody knows West Coast, Best Coast. Can I get a in the chat? Nothing. Okay, well, there we go. Like, eventually they just had to hit. And GG's, everybody! Second game of the night. We've already won. That's fantastic. I haven't touched this game in 2 weeks, by the way. GG's not played at all. I should have said that in the chat, but I did not. I'm sorry about that. we move on to the next game. Yeah, this game's great, guys. This is how it works. Just spam nades and spam hunting rifle. You win. It's so easy. I love this game. Sometimes. Sometimes I don't. Heck, but yes. It's... What is it? Hi, hello person. I think I just killed this person. GG's. What is it? It's off stream because I have a bunch of other. They're black stars too. I do not gem reveal. I do hate gem revealing. But what is it? Off stream. I know. That's because what is it? I canceled streams in the past because I said I have IRL filming stuff, quote unquote. It's not a quote unquote. That's just me directly quoting what I did because A, it was IRL filming stuff because you know I was actually filming stuff IRL. Shocking, I know. And obviously I like having stuff going on there, which is super fun, super cool. And the really fun thing about filming IRL is also I'm playing a character the entire time, and because the character is French, more specifically, well no, we'll leave it at French specifically because I don't want to be too revealing until we get content out. Right. It goes back to exactly what I told Bug. I don't want to be too revealing about that just quite yet. Albeit there have been many a hints. You know, I'm dead here. GG's. I heard the shotgun from around the corner and just knew, like... Yeah, I was gonna GG's well played. As I was previously talking about IRL stuff and filming and whatnot. But yeah. But just hold... Just the SAR experience in a nutshell right there. You go from winning in a pretty, like, I mean, it's a decent 5-kill game, right? You had some good plays, 2 really nice nades that worked out perfectly, right? And then just to getting shotgunned off spawn, right? Just super M Royale in a nutshell, 100%. Thank you, Joy Boy. But as I was previously saying about the IRL filming stuff, it's very fun to be playing a character, especially if it's French. Especially because I speak French. So I will, like, obviously I'll throw in basically the same amount of French lines on here, like, t'es bien, parfait, c'est une bonne question, whatever. That. But it's especially fun because I'm doing a French accent the entire time, which is good, because when I talk my accent de français, it sounds something like this. And it's not bad, necessarily. It's good, it sounds funny, but it's just so silly to mess around with. One of the things, especially into playing a character, just it can be so much fun. And cosplay in general, I know that I've talked about cosplaying a lot as of late, and you know, with good reason, to be fair. I mean, I literally have 2 cosplay, well, I have one which is just cosplay gear, which means wig and hat. And also another thing that's like, that's just basically for a patch up coming, you know, like really soon. And then I also have, you know, one cosplay sitting in my closet, which I might bust out at some point. It depends. That's a whole another thing, right? That I haven't really talked about yet or anything like that. But I haven't really talked about it, I mean, just we'll see what happens there. That, and I have another cosplay that's still, like, it'll be here in, like, a month or something like that. I don't know, like, probably May or something. So, yeah, definitely have gotten mighty interested in cosplay. And look at that, guys. Super M Royale strikes again. You shotgun somebody, you get shotgunned in that exact corner. Right. Like, it's SAR, you know what happens. You do it to the exact, you do it to someone else, it's SAR. It happens. Actually, the Super M Royale experience in a nutshell. Oh, I'm missing this game. Get out of here. Bug, would you like to ban somebody, Bug? I will give you this opportunity to go for it. Hello. Hello, Hatsune Miku. Okay, well. What's that? That blind nade, no. Yeah, that blind nade will do nothing, sadly. So I'll take care of that ban once either I'm dead or... which might be soon. Definitely could be soon. I don't know why, I thought that was them. I didn't even see them in lobby or anything. Suspicious user. Yes, I wonder why they're a suspicious user. Thank you, Twitch. I mean, beats me of how they could be a suspicious user. Right. Anyways, talking about the cosplay stuff, which again, I get that I sound like a broken record here. Which, ironically, I will sound like a broken record because I have more show stuff to talk about. Just because of stuff, remembering stuff. I'm not fully remembering what I talked about on Monday's stream. But, what is it? There's still been, with the cosplays, it's just really fun. I don't know. Even, and especially when going out to events, I've sadly only ever been out to one event. I have one big one planned. It's going to be in July. And I have another smaller one that'll be in May, which is going to be super sick. So, yeah. So, I love them, right? And at one of these, I'll just straight say, it's a convention, like full-blown. And I mentioned it like once in the past. If you remember it, you remember it. If not, I mean, like I can... It's Anime Expo. I'm going there for all 4 days with said group. And there's 2 days specifically that like I'm really looking forward to. Because there's like these 2 cosplay meetups that I'm going to be a part of, in essence. And I mean, I say in essence, it's just straight up, I am going to be a part of them. There's one group like, there's one that's like, yeah, I'm pretty excited for this, super cool. It's like I'll just say the big one and the smaller one. The big one I'm pretty excited for. I think it's gonna be really cool. The one like, I guess we'll go fandom, has I think 3 separate meetups throughout the entire convention, which is very strange because most only have 1, maybe 2, I think. So I think most have 1, some have 2. This has 3 separate ones that are run by different people, which is especially funny to me. So, I mean, fine by me. I do enjoy this and have an entire group cosplay planned, which is amazing. I love doing group cosplay. SMG, not really what I want to see. Anyways. So, the whole thing about the cosplay and, the groups. And I'm looking forward to it, right? Doing a group thing, I think it's gonna be fun, it's gonna be silly, and I love group cosplays. But then there's another one, the smaller one, I'll just call it for now, that I'm like, really looking forward to. Right. And the main reason as to why I'm looking forward to the smaller one is also because of activity road. What even, Dogging 3 separate blue magnums. I'm gonna get one cannons meet up. Not really. Technically, some of the gatherings are larger than others, so that would have been my shot. Right. Okay. Nade for nade, apparently. And scene. Alright. So, yeah, the smaller one, really looking forward to it. And that's also just activity around it, I was going to say. Cool shots, man. It's funny because I hit the first one and then just completely panic, like all over the place. I was talking about the smaller meetup, wasn't I? So, with the smaller meetup, and I'm really looking forward to it, and that's just because of the people surrounding it. In the smaller meetup, it was a fresh Discord server. I joined with the rest of the said group on the first day that it was made. And immediately was talking to the organizer. I'm like, hey, it's super sick. I love this. We start talking to other people in there, and they're really cool, and I love talking to people. Mel! Oh my god, I didn't even notice you. Hi. It has been quite a while since I have seen you. Hope all is well with you. A lot of stuff happened. I don't know if you're in chat, but a lot of stuff has happened on the Minecraft server. And by a lot of stuff, I mean I literally built a railroad that goes directly to your house. So who is it? Is this Bunny's account? Who is this person? I don't know. I really do not know. But I was talking about these cosplay groups and what I'm looking forward to in them. And yeah, we talked to them a lot, and I know it's going to be a smaller one. And it's, you know, from the ground up, a lot of people aren't seeing it. I think there's maybe, I mean, I can, hello. I don't mean to turn away from you. I'm sorry, I have to check Discord. There is, how many, can I check? 2 plus, there's 15 people in this server. And it's still gonna be amazing, right? Hi. Hello. Ugh. And it's gonna be great. And the other one, and we talked like once, it was a big conversation I had before a stream, I think it was 4/9, so that would have been like, it was a stream, I remember that specifically. And we were just talking a bunch, and somehow it ended up, someone started a conversation, I responded to them initially, and then it just kept going from there, basically. And somehow in the same one, in the big group server, one person from my group, they have a profile picture from the fandom of the smaller group. This is very weird to talk about it like this. And they pointed out, so we were talking about the smaller group fandom in there, which was super funny, super amazing, like, great moment. Right, great times. And thank you. I'm probably not French person, but I made French. I hope you enjoy it, even though you probably didn't, because it's France. France isn't that bad, in all honesty. It is fine for the most part. It is chill. But look, I was saying something about life. But not life, but cosplay stuff. That's what makes moments like that great. Even just in like the build-up of this. And I've had nights going till 2, 3, 4 a.m. just in call. Just straight up talking about. Straight up just talking about the con. And thank you, bot. And I'm sorry. Aether Knight 3. That was a jump scare to see. I know Terra is not around here currently. Not playing SAR and stuff. I do not know where they. I do know where they are. I know they're chilling. They're fine. So we talk at Insta all the time, but what is it? I know she's not on SAR, sadly. Still doing good though. Still doing good. I did the second barrel. Okay. This game's great. But look, I was talking about the delays. So in that talking about till 2, 3, 4 a.m. and just getting hyped over it. Right, there were nights I like straight up just get out of here, bot. Do not jump scare me like that. Somehow a bot jump scared me. Don't ask how. I can't explain it. But as I was saying previously, nights staying up till 2, 3, 4 a.m. and even like just thinking about it, getting really excited because it's like, wow, this is the first time I've gone out with even anything relating to anime. Because another thing that I've talked about a little bit in the past, I do not watch shows like almost ever. Everything I'm doing is usually interactive in some way. I'm usually playing a game, playing guitar. I'm like having to do something. And this was, or having to do something and or be, you know, in call with someone, blah, blah, whatever. And I mean, this fandom initially wasn't, I mean, I could just say show straight up. It was initially the same. I did end up going back and watching some of it, but it was also just mostly background noise, which worked because every so often you just get a moment that just catches you off guard. And it's kind of funny. But I need to go back. I need to go back and like watch it more in depth because look at that, someone's on Marvel Rivals. I say someone as if it's not Lamaver, my literal first follower ever, but whatever. And I got killed by Colin 3. GG's well played. GG's well played to you. I'm fine with dying to someone named Colin 3, chat. I'm chill, be chill, be chillin', be chill. We are not unchill. Big sippin'. They're a bat. They're a vampire bat. Somebody named Aether Knight Colon 3 is a vampire bat. The odds are so low of that happening. And yet it happened. That is really, really funny. Really, really funny. But I was making a point before, wasn't I? Are they waving to me? Hello. I don't know if you were waving to me or not. Hi, person. This is probably Bunny's alt account or something. They spelled my name wrong. Too. But I spelled my name wrong. They just left out an E, probably in its sense to just rush it. I like how I also just assume anybody with a name that's like, hi Alkaline, or just anyone with a name that starts talking, even though they weren't talking, is immediately Bunny with zero hesitation. Right. Which is funny, inherently. But let's see if it's true. Let us see if it is true. We'll have some dignity. Even my spam clicking's like bad. Alright, we good. We are good. We're not good. Hi there. I'm gonna assume they want me, considering that is high alkaline, but let's find out together. Actually, look at that. I was right. Can I find, like, a pistol better than gray, please? Just chopping right now. I'm dead here. Yep, I knew it. Hi, Alkaline. That's who they are. Hello. That's what. Yeah. I'm so just immediately assuming it's Bunny. Anyways, we will find out who they are. Maybe, probably not realistically. I can just start Steam right now and find maybe let us see. That failed. Alkaline drinker, alkaline. Yep, shocking. Hello. Okay, book. I can do that. I do have my controller plugged in. I will try a controller game on SAR. This is going to be awful. Why do I have no crosshair? This is going to be quite the challenge, to say the least. I genuinely have no clue where my crosshair's at. How do I... There we go. Oh god, the way you... Ugh, the way you pick emotes is so bad. I mean, granted, I haven't used a controller for a game like SAR in a very, very long time. The only thing... There's also this person back here. I'm trying to think who would be who. Right? Who would be who in this situation? Don't know. It's all a blur. The mystery. So I feel like maybe someone I know, probably not. And then just this, so I just straight up do not know. We will find out together. And on to the match we go. Well, we'll land bamboo. Why not? You also get controller ASMR this time around instead of the K-BAM ASMR, which many of you are so used to. That's something I will say right now. This game... How in the world... It's LT to sprint roll? Why is it LT to sprint roll? What the... What is A then? Okay. This game is so unintuitive on controller. I was expecting it to be like, I don't know, A, the normal jump button to jump, but no. Also, like, I think toggling... like, toggling... Also, this controller's, like, silent. You're getting, like, nothing, sadly. Mostly because I'm not slamming on my sticks either, so... What do I have? Egg of all things. Like... And that about sums up the controller experience. My controller experience. There are actual skilled controller players out there. I am not one of them. Take these off for a quick sec. What did I even get? What are these? Okay. I got that. Oh boy. There are skilled controller players out there. I am not one of them. I would say sadly, but really it's not that sad. Granted, I would barely call myself skilled as is, so... We move on to our next match. Hello, faithful. There have been like 16 different people who have clapped at me tonight. And I don't know why. Did I do something, chat? Did I do something to get people to clap at me? Or, like, what happened? You know, and laughing. We have this person, right? Like, they're something. There's a way to look up them on Steam, I'm pretty sure. Maybe, but this is not going very good. Probably should check if that would come through. Even if so, I mean, I have no clue. Still screenshots. Is there? Overlay shortcut keys. Yeah, that. Left. Oh, that's how you turn that off. That's good to know. Yes. Okay, well, nothing. Music I don't even have right yet. No. I don't need that either. Okay, well, maybe I'm just dumb. 3 people now. And now this person. Did I do something, chat? Did I do something for this to happen to me, chat? I'm very confused. I haven't played SAR in over a week. I won, what is it? I won 1 match. I mean, it wasn't the match after where that this started happening, but all I do, all I do on this game, not real. Somewhat. And seasons are alright. I'm gonna actually check SAR media at this point to see if they're... No. I mean, nothing visually of me getting... of anyone saying anything, at least, but... Waiting for the big update, aren't we all? We move on to the next game, as that does happen sometimes. Nothing. Okay. I'm still trying to clock who this person could be. There is some. That's... Then I'm gonna have to switch screenshot. It's like alt something, but... No, NVIDIA, not now. But still. I do not know who this is. Who this could be. If anyone knows the shortcut, let me know. Mel, maybe? Could this be Mel? I mean, Tada DM'd me earlier them too, maybe, but I have them added on Steam, so I'd see that. And granted, I missed my drop anyway. Okay, well. And granted, I don't think... What is it? I also don't think Tada would be playing this game to start, because, you know, you don't necessarily message somebody... You don't really question somebody... nice job, mate. Somebody playing SAR and then play it yourself, generally. They did have good advice at the end of the VC anniversary stream. So... This is Bonnie still playing with you recklessly. Maybe. Okay, now who would do that? They don't play like Bunny, I think. Maybe. Granted, I'm saying this as if I know how Bunny plays, but... It's just immediately one-track mind, I know, but... I do not know. I do not know who this could be. Life is a mystery. The only people I could think would be... I could check on Steam for board, but I doubt he's... I mean, I doubt he's playing right now, and I doubt he would switch it to that, so... Can't be anyone with founders, because, you know, they're not one. It's not like a super fresh account, because they have cosmetics, right? So, they're spectating. They're spectating, too. I mean... This is a mystery, chat. This is very much a mystery. If you can accurately predict it, I'll give you... Man! What stupendous accuracy you have, Alec. You're playing so fantastically. I can't believe it. I kid and joke with myself, yes, but still. Blum, 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 blum. Take this. There isn't a whole lot to take. I'll take D. Maybe we'll take D for hunting rifle when it's gray versus purple. Look at that. D fight. No, they have a sparrow to deal with. Okay. Are they trying to block me in? They are. This is an interesting attempt. Cause, I mean, A, I have nade. Is it Enma? It's Enma, isn't it? I'll just overshoot it, so then, yeah, A, get out. B, it's Enma. There's the second. I'm so good at this game, chat. I should have known. I saw, like, the cotton candy deer and should have known, hey, this is Enma. I probably shouldn't, I don't know, go right on top of crate, because they are literally known for doing exactly that. And I mean, like, exactly that to a T. So. Wow. This is a most incredible discovery. So, we're gonna carry on, I suppose. I wish I had that sniper back there, but no. I was gonna say, something tells me to not go for the raid, but something also tells me I should, I don't know, be trying to survive. I'm almost running into it now. I'm hoping if I just lose a tail. Okay, well, that's not a way you lose a tail. They're gonna chase me to the ends of the earth at this point, and I know it. But, like, I see them, they 100% saw me. They also saw me. Yeah, hey man, I don't want to fight. Hey man, I also don't want to fight. Hey man, I don't want to fight. Oh, that missed, thankfully. I really don't want to fight. I mean, I've said this like a million times right now. You know, it's just not fighting time, no. It's healing time currently. I should get around this corner anyways, so. If I didn't have the tape, I'd be dead. 3 nades? Okay. This is good, but also bad. Because there's the line here, and then there's the main line. That's it. So now we only have the main line. Emma. There we go. GG's. Well played. Was muted? Oh, you were muted. So wait, they did talk. I didn't realize they talked. So that is intriguing. This is a good night on SAR. This is a good night on Super Animal Royale. I didn't even realize they said something because they were muted apparently. Intriguing. Dog. Who could this dog day be? I genuinely don't know. Hi, hello. And there they are again. Hi, hello. So you said you were muted. Now you are unmuted, in theory. Granted, I mean, I have to... You can test it. I'm assuming you're in F5. Okay. I assume... Oh, no, I was just unmuting them myself. No, they don't. They don't actually say anything. I'm just stupid. Makes sense. So that was a good little win. I am intrigued though by the way they're playing. It's even after a nade. Usually you would just see them like very later on in the game after they heal. But this time around, it's Aethernet again. This time around, they stuck around and tried fighting again. Which is interesting. From a playstyle perspective. I don't know. I mean, even if I check my Steam... I love you move, that's shocking. Even if I look at, like, my Steam friends list... And I maybe go through mutuals... That makes sense. If I look at, like, what is it? Board... No. No. I genuinely don't. Oh, I see them. That's not board. Okay. Hold on. This is just... I'll just toss this game. Not like we need a win streak anyways. We're just... Board. Nothing. And then from here, lands. Here we go. Interesting. Nothing here either, so... Well, I suppose we won't find out in the meantime. Instead, we move on with our one grenade and nothing else, so... We'll see what we do, though. It'd be funny if first thing we got was crate, but knowing... Thought this escapade for a second. That scared me. Sort of, not scared me necessarily. Shocked me, I think is a much more accurate way of putting it. That would happen. You can take it. It's not the first thing we get, but it's going to be one of the first things we get. Hopefully. Chat. Look, I've said a little something about, you know, crates not being good in the past and how they're, I don't know, it's kind of just disappointing to see exclusively a minigun and an egg gun. Nothing more, nothing less. And that was the first thing we would have got if I decided to, you know, commit to the bit. But, because this isn't a challenge video, I don't want to do that to myself. GG's well played. Nice shotgun. Melee? Nah, I don't know. I don't know what I should have done differently there. Maybe like, I mean, probably like a weapon swap or something. But so GG's well played. They just played better than me. Yes. See, hello, person. No high alcohol. Yes. There's a lot of founders on tonight. I'm realizing that. Just I mean, slight observation. There are like a lot of founders tonight. So. Finding. I'm trying to think. I'm still just trying to like rack my brain on like, who could this be? Who could this be? Who could this be? I don't know. I really do not know. I don't know. We're gonna find out eventually, I suppose. But actually, no. We're not even going to find out eventually. It's not a guarantee. It's not even guaranteed we run into them again. All right. I mean, this game, yeah, we kind of got lucky or unlucky, depending on which way you look at it. But the game's starting up in like 3 seconds. Right. But next game, chances are higher in theory. I didn't even see him in kill feed, so unless they got like banned midway through or something for harassment, which would inherently be kind of funny and sad because I haven't said a word about it to like mods or anything, and I probably won't say it. Dog day just died. This is so sad. We'll keep this. It's so bad. The first thing I think of when I say the word dog day and sad, it's a Benjek Scarlet song. It's obviously, you know, it's him, so it's obviously not good. It's like the sad dog day song. So I had a friend who like they basically did like a joke playlist, right? Like I remember there was like whatever the song from the Minions movie or whatever was, aggressive funk remix on there. I forget, but it was like it had stuff like that on there, and it was kind of, and it was just, it's so bad. That's what sticks in my head of all things. As much as I have not watched any Smiling Critters, because again, this goes back to the beginning of stream where I said GG's. Again, Colin 3. This is intriguing. Obviously, you know, nothing like malicious or anything, because they're literally just playing. So, you know, why is OBS doing this thing where like, is it? No, it's fine. I do not know you. I'm sorry about that. 6. They might be. I think it might be 7 guys. I don't know. I've seen them a few times tonight. Thank you, Barrel Monkey. It's literally their name. It's actually Catnap. This whole stream has felt like a fever dream. Just from my perspective. Because I genuinely don't know what is happening anymore. I genuinely do not. No, there are. Hello, person. Hi, hello. Who? Wasn't necessarily talking. We good? We good. Okay, cool. Wasn't necessarily talking to them, but hey, it's John. Is that Gilder? No, Gilder wouldn't have an alt account. I don't think Gilder would have an alt account. Gilder's not the kind to have an alt account, I think. It's been a minute since I've talked to him, but that's mostly because nothing has happened in Vibe Crew, sadly. But yeah, this stream has felt like just strange all around. Right. And it's like, I mean, it's been a good stream. 2 wins in any given Star stream. I mean, that beats my record to like 1. Not really. I mean, in solo. In solo, because, you know, 1% win ratio. Which always makes me think of, Zypher has more games played. This is unreal, that Pat. Zypher has more games played than I do. But I have more depths than him. Cool aiming. Cool aim and reloading me. It's just a very funny thing to think about. Very funny thing to think about. But, what is it? I'm just gonna... It's funny. What is it? It's still just very... I don't know, strange. What if you just, like, wore it anyways? I'm doing it at Walmart. You can... Yep, they're back. Who is the mystery person? That might help. No, I've graduated high school. And I've moved on to college and whatnot. I wish I knew what they were talking about when they meant what just be très confusé. Because I do not know what they mean by, yeah, it would probably help students to have to wear pajamas because they are comfortable. I mean, there are obvious people who treat school like a fashion show. I didn't really do that. Mostly because I treated school like I was a cartoon character. In which I wore the same thing for however long I was there. DD's well played. Gotta hit that last shot. Me. But I went to school as just a cartoon character. And guess what? I still do that. The only thing that's changed from high school is I mean, at the end of high school, I wasn't wearing my gloves anymore. The old skeleton gloves that I have. Now you can actually just see my hands. But this is ironically important. The amount of stuff that I wear on my wrist. Because I have, like, now is it, what is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 brace on the left and 2 on the right. Well, I mean, one bracelet and 1 watch on the right hand. Right. As opposed to in high school, I only wore 4 of these. Yeah, I wore 4 on the left and just my watch on the right. So, it is most intriguing. Can I? It's strange, right? And I mean, like, I don't get it. I do not get it. And so, it happens. Is that really the last time I streamed SAR? I think it. Hold on, I'm trying to. A random thing I remembered the last time I streamed SAR. The last time I streamed this game, I got killed by teamers. I couldn't upload the VOD because it was. Yeah. Wow. Last time I streamed SAR was basically I couldn't upload the VOD because I had switched over to display capture and I had my Windows bar showing for X amount of time. I don't know. But whatever it was, I just couldn't. I left nothing to chance. So, I hit. GG's. One way or the other, I was dead. Right. So, my 2 options there. Charge and die to their whatever they had, or don't and die to the revolver. I don't think I really had a good choice, which is fine. Oh, God, that reminds me. So yeah, that was the last time I streamed SAR. Was that night? So I had to delete the VOD because Windows bar showing, and what is it? I died to teamers. I'm alright. I've not seen you in a fat minute. Hello. I died to teamers and was kind of like, I was already really tired and I really just wanted to hop off stream at that point. And after hello Marley. And hello, hi Alkaline, or Alkan. What's it? After I died to the teamers, I proceeded to kill trade with the bot and just hop right off of stream. Which is very funny. Inherently. They know I'm going pyramid. It's interesting. I didn't mark it that time. Unless they're just unusually fast in spotting me, which could be the case, but that shouldn't have taken 3 shots, by the way. Just putting it out there now. I don't know. It's not Bunny. I think I can safely rule Bunny out in this one at this point. Unless he's doing something where he's like intentionally tossing to make it seem like it's not him, which would be a move, to say the very least. I wish I had board or something in my chat. Someone in my chat. If you could just confirm my suspicions, but I don't know where he's at. And granted, I'm also not gonna go message him on Steam just to ask, like, hey, is this Bunny? Hey, is Bunny's name Hyalkin by chance right now? So, what in the world was that sound effect? Okay. But I see we finally gotten ourselves to a little bit of a resting point. Finally, after quite a bit of action. Yeah, I can just talk for just a little moment about whatever. Which is mostly just, I have, like, what is it? Last week, oh yeah, I can explain Wednesday stream last week and then not being able to stream Thursday. Because there is stuff I actually do need to explain in that. So the whole thing about Wednesday stream was I had to get off early and only stream for an hour. I couldn't upload the VOD because I had an exam the next day. And I was gonna leave nothing to chance. I was like, okay, there's no way I can really stream for that long. Can you please no? Let's get a hit. At this point, just take the T2. And then take the T3 back. Okay, cool. And then tape again. As I was explaining before I got so rudely interrupted by somebody hitting me with some, I don't even know, whatever. I had an exam the next day on Thursday, which I wanted to leave nothing to chance for. I wanted to, like, make sure, I was like, okay, I want to make sure I can get this done. Like, I can't risk not getting that study guide. I don't know if that was server fault or if that was my fault. I kind of want to say my fault, mostly because I don't really think the game had much to do with that. But, okay, but that's server fault. That's server side. That I can confidently say is server side. But as I was saying about the Wednesday-Thursday stream, I needed to leave nothing to chance on that, which I was smart because I ended up doing my homework till like 11 or something. And if I would have streamed even for like an hour and a half or 2 hours, I would have been, what is it? I probably would have been doing homework until like closer to midnight. They did. Aw. It's funny because that could actually end up being a mistake for them. No, it's not going to be. I thought that would have been nice. Would have been a crispy shot. And hey there, Alex. Let's not die to a bot. Just a little idea. But I was talking about Wednesday, so I had to leave nothing to chance, and it worked because I ended up doing really good on that exam. I think, even if immediately after I got so anxious that I did everything wrong, but yeah, it worked out. I actually did pretty well. Okay. I really don't have the health or tape or anything to fight right now. It's I would say dance with me, but A, I'm not Jack Grisham, and B, I kind of do not want to dance with people right now. People will not dance back, sadly. Anyways, we move on. But yeah, and then Thursday, the whole being too tired to stream thing. Yeah, I was gone, like genuinely. I had gotten home and like, the first thing I did was just, what is it? I ate something, then went fast asleep. That was a really dumb nade. That was a really bad shot. They have laser. They have a prepared. Okay. Well, you can't win them all. So, I was talking, wasn't I? So, yeah, and the Thursday not being, like, physically being too tired to sleep, to stream, yeah, I was gone. And the really funny thing about that was, I was kind of sleeping, like, on and off, which basically just means I was sleeping and then waking up, remembering, I have to stream, I have to stream, I have to stream. And then at, like, 5:30 or whenever I sent out that announcement, I'm like, yeah, there's no chance I'm streaming. Went to sleep until about 7:30, which would have been when I ended stream probably, and then woke up. So, that when I say I was genuinely too tired to stream, I mean genuinely too tired to stream. So, and I do not, and I like, again, I'm saying that I leave nothing to chance. Here, in which, you know, I don't like leaving things to chance like that. Because, like, hey, you know, hey, all, hi, hello, Chris. Vanessa is clapping at me. I have had, like, so many people just clap and just it's very intriguing, very intriguing, and I don't know why. I doubt it's from anything of like anything from recognition from some clip or some, I don't know, unless they got clipped by somebody, which happened once in the past that Motley brought to my attention one time. That's a funny story and I'll talk about it in a second. I don't know if it's like that, if that happened somehow, even if I haven't touched this game in a while. Or if it's like they see founders and just slow clap at them. Or something in stream, maybe, but again, the stream one, I'm grasping at straws, I feel, with the stream one. Especially the stream one, because, like, what is it? There's very little chance that I'm being recognized in game from SAR off of stream. And it's not like I don't promote my Twitch in my channel anymore, just because I simply don't really want to, and I think this is disgusting. And I simply think that my name looks better without the TTV in it. It just looks clean. I love it. So, it's just this whole stream. It's like, it's a mystery. It really is just a mystery. That'd be a funny thumbnail for the VOD on YouTube. I could just have it be like just question mark, like black screen, just a full black. And just a question mark, which would be hilarious. Especially cryptic, because I didn't upload a lot of the old VODs. Monday's VOD, I didn't. Cool shots, man. Let him run. So Monday's VOD, I didn't upload because there's no point uploading that one. And I haven't uploaded to that in like a few weeks now. So I think it'd be really funny to just call it It's a Mystery. I'll do that, sure. And I'll have like Super Royale and then do my usual stuff with it, but it's funny. Nah, I'd win. I don't know, man. I don't think you'd won. Owie. Very owie, actually. just a triangle of death. Right. In every direction imaginable. Just boom, gunshots, boom, explosion, boom. Big justice comes out of nowhere. Not really. I'm not doing that. This is and here we are again. Back in the same position we have been in a million times this stream. Where we get clapped at, only for a second this time. Only for a second. But it is most intriguing. Right. They are really just throwing their front coat out here. It's a move. It is the mood. I do not know any of these people, by the way. Except Hamari. Oh, Hamari. Hello, Hamari. I do know you. So. It's fun. But, yeah, it's weird. Usually in streams, in SAR streams especially. Actually, no, in the Minecraft stream, yes, or Monday, I was just straight up yapping the entire time. A little bit of action, but, like, it was mostly just talking. Not like I'm opposed to, you know, doing that. Especially because that was, because I ended up seeing a show on Monday, or Friday of that week, which was, again, great show. Though I also feel as if I, like, what is it? My wife is, like, a shadow banned because of it, just because of the band name being the same as a chemical weapon. If you know what I'm talking about, just search up Surfpunk Legends, you'll find them. And I don't know if Twitch liked that a lot, necessarily, which is kind of like, you know, I guess. Cool, I guess, but, like, you know, why'd you have to do that? Like, it's, why? Right. I mean, that's just a theory. I'm not taking Thomas, by the way. We'll leave that for someone else to have. We do not take old Timothy. Okay. So. And we got killed by old Timothy by Bacho. Yeah. GG's well played. I'm not doing too hot. Sorry, music be like. Anyways, yeah. Too funny. Hello, dead man walking. I have a, you know, most of the rational thinking parts of my brain are telling me that, you know, what is it? The Super in Royale Halloween exhibition probably isn't trending or popular right now. My hair got stuck in my headphone. What happens? Genuinely, it's like, you can see it kind of tangled in. You know. But the rational thinking parts of my brain says, yeah, you know, that's probably not happening right now because, you know, this game hasn't had any kind of trends in it, hasn't been trending since, I don't know, forever. I mean, like, maybe when Markiplier played it, or, like, Beta played it, they could have been, like, a little bit more popular, but then again, that hasn't happened in a very long time, and It's a weekly done. Alright. That hasn't happened in a very long time, and, again, I have extreme doubt that it's going to happen. And, but then again, who else? Even on Twitch, I mean, think there's more viewers than usual, question mark? I don't know. It's all a blur. 16, alright. We will keep going. So, let's keep going. So, basically, but yeah, anyways, we're doing not a whole lot of SAR stuff. That was weird. But yeah, it was just, it's always fun to talk, and SAR, I know usually isn't the game for that. When Super Animal Crossing comes out, I think it'll be better. I hope. But I mean, you know. I have... Ooh, yes. Big respect to you for taking that. I'll take words someone has said to me in the library of my college for $100. I don't, someone, okay, no. The quote that I'm thinking of, I think I was like studying or something, and guy just comes up behind me, seeing my patches on like this vest, and just says, yo, mad respect for the MXPX patch, and moves on with his day. It happens a lot, which is fun, obviously. And so much Plan Rain. I thought they decreased. They'd probably decrease the odds. That doesn't mean it's not gonna happen though. They know I'm weak, by the way. Yeah. Yeah, GG's well played. Like, no. We were not surviving that one, chat. Not one bit. Wow. We've hit level 800. This is incredible. And I think, yeah. I still, like, what is it? I still haven't had a whole lot of resting periods, so after this, I will be uploading this VOD for sure. Again, just titled "It's All a Mystery," or "It's All a Mystery" is funnier because that ties back to Monday stream a little bit. Hello, Fennel. In which this will be the last game of the night. Last call for anybody who wants to get any follows, donations, bits, money, comments, and whatever you want to say. Send it now. Send it now because it'll be your last chance to. It'll be your last chance to do so. That or okay. That or if you have any last minute redeem, is that too? Shout out to all the people with the channel points. To be fair, I mean the people with the channel points are what? Boog, Azzy, Aubrey Motley, that system. And I think Velvet has some. I don't know offhand. Because it's not like you can just check it. Which kind of sucks. Because I wish you could just automatically check. No, hold on. I wish you could just check how many channel points people had. And, like, be able to adjust it, like, give them some as well. Right? So good at this game, chat. You are so entirely different. All right. That was an abysmal last game. But I'm fine with leaving off on that, honestly. I'm fine. My throat is especially fine with this because it's also feeling the effects of not drinking water during stream, which again was just a dumb call on my part, but it's fine. That's the progress we made on these challenges. Yeah, I don't know. I'm probably not going to do all these. Whatever, I doubt I'm going to be playing off stream. Next stream will be Monday, 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. I'm going to be going back to doing 2 streams a week because of a bunch of... Because, A, the whole thing of, like, IRL filming stuff, I want to keep Thursdays open for filming, because that's a pretty good day to film, according to, you know, sad filming with. So, yeah, bye, YouTube. Bye, YouTube viewers.